what I usually do on a Friday, which is start with the prayers for people who are unwell, and also do the Yahrzeit prayers for this week, and then we'll say Yizkor together. So we start with prayers for those who are ill. If you have anyone you want to add, just put it in the chat, and I'm happy to add it as well. Good afternoon, just those joining us live or watching this later on. Just a reminder, Yizkor, of course, takes place on the last day of Yom Tov. It's just an opportunity for anyone that wanted to say it together as well. Erev Yom Tov, so that's what we're doing now. Before we do Yizkor, we'll just say prayers for those who are unwell and for those with the Yahrzeit this week. So if you have names to add, let me know now in the chat, or say the name to yourself at the appropriate point. Isborch Micha ben Rachva, Shmuel ben Chamester, Shmuel Yehuda ben Kela, Ves ben Zion Azari Yunus and Shmuel ben Leoni, Ves Gershon Avadia ben Chanina, Ves Ephraim ben Tevura, Ves Abel ben Rachel, Ves Gershon ben Chana, Ves Reuven ben Sor Peril, Ves Jacob ben Tzvi ben Leah, Ves Micha ben Henya, Ves Amshrak ben Sor Tevura, Ves Jacob ben Miriam, Ves Gabriel ben Chava, Ves Yitzchak Isaac ben Yudis Rachel, Ves Shlom ben Mindel, Ves Yunus ben Miriam, Ves Yehuda ben Chana Shlamis, Ves Yehuda Lei ben Malch, Ves Mordechai David ben Tzil, Ves Os ben Shan, Ves Meir ben Malka, Ves David ben Tov, Ves Miriam bas Neta, Ves Esther Chana bas Tavora, Ves Esther bas Rochel, Ves Francis bas Hosh, Ves Leah bas Karen, Ves Yael bas Sor, Ves Tamar bas Malka, Ves Chava Leah bas Esther, Ves Esther Yochel, Ves Reizel Brocha, Ves Orit bas Aviva, Ves Ruma bas Gila Shochel, Loilama, Bavur Shem Nam Stak, Bavuram, Ves Chazek Shpochim Achim Aleim Lachim Afes and Lachazik Machiyasam, Vishlach Lehem Mefush Lehem Shloim Chovim Chogideim, Ves Soshechol Yisor Fus Nefesh Fus Agov, Hash Tamaglav Zman Karev. Amen. Wish long life to those with the Yahrzeit this week. Today, Friday, Rini Don for her father. On Shabbat, tomorrow, Sharon Cohen for her father. David Hyman for his sister. Sidney Cat for his wife. Mari Levy for her husband. Janice Oster for her mother. And Trudy Simons for her husband. On Sunday, Frances Charles for her mother. Beverly Collins for her mother. Alan Murray for his grandfather. Helen Prager for her husband. Hilary Saffron for her sister, Leslie Selwyn for father, and Victor Schaefer for his brother. On Monday, Stephanie Gabriel for her mother, and Simon Pinner for his brother. On Tuesday, Lionel Bock for his father, Monique Cohen for her mother, Barbara Green for her father, Anthony Heiser for his father, Sandra Lewis for her daughter, sister of Zara Pinner and Kate Pereira, and Sarah Silver for her father. On Wednesday, Howard Buskin for his father, Clark Chessis for his father, Sandra Lewis for her father, Peter Roback for his sister, mother of Matthew Tiller. On Thursday, Jeffrey Barnett for his father, Philip Castle for his father, Michelle Jameson for her father, Martin Levy for his mother, Raymond Mason for his mother, Amelia Rose for her father, and Denise Windish for her father. And on Friday, Rita Goldberg for her father, Roy Phillips for his stepmother, and Barbara Reitman for one of the people who died in the Shoah. Wish everyone long life. Chaim Aruchim. Adonai Lamim Zechores Nishma, Chaim Yosef ben Baruch, Rivka Bas Michal, Esar Bas Reuven, Chaim Yosef ben Baruch, Leah Bas Shimon, Basi Bas Yisrael, Tzvi ben Aliyah, Ves Kasher Dov ben Shmuel, Ves Devar Bas Shmuel, Ves Shlom ben Michal, Ves Chanukh David ben Noach, Ves Mordechai Shalom ben David Moshe Levi, Ves Hirsch, Ves Chaim ben Levi, Ves Levi ben Aaron, Ves Gittel Bas Anshol, Ves Shlom ben Hillel, Ves Aaron ben David Shloimeh, Ves Mordechai ben Hershel Levi, Ves Gedali ben Shmuel, Ves Vega Golda Bas Vayvel HaKohen, Ves David, Ves Levi ben Yosef, Ves Rochel Bas Meir, Ves Chaim ben Yosef, Ves Mordechai ben Moshe, Ves Vega, Ves Yehuda Moskovitz, Shochel Loilamam, and Abraham Chaslicha, Sinasher, Suras Mizrachayim, Sinach Chazan Kavod, V'noima. Amen. Okay, the Yizkor is either on your screen or it's page 986 if you're using an Art Scroll Master, 825 if you're using a Singers. And we'll start with the communal memorial prayers. First one is for those who were murdered in the Shoah. El Malei Rachamim, Sheichem Bamraimim, Amatzei Menucha Nechayna, Al Kampei Hashechina, V'Ma'alois Kedoshim Terim, Gezorikim Asirim, Es Nishmois, Sheishus Melinei HaYehudim, Chalei HaShavei Roipa, Kol HaChein B'nei Yisrael, Anashim Nashim V'Tav, Shenegu V'Shenidbechu, Shenisrefu Al Kiddush Hashem, B'dei HaMeretzochem, Anatzim V'Ozreihem Misharamim, Gan Eden Zeh Menuchasam, L'Chaim Alorachamim Yasirim, B'Seisek Rav Yoilamim, Yitzru V'Tzachayim Es Nishmoseihem, Ad Moi Nachalasam, Yenuchu B'Shlom Mishkavoiseihem, V'neimar, Amen. O Lord, full of mercy, who dwells on high, grant proper rest on the wings of your presence, at the highest levels of the holy and the pure ones, who shine like the glow of the heavens, to the souls of the 6 million martyrs of the Shoah, our brothers and sisters, men, women, and children who were slaughtered and burned by the Nazi murderers Yimach Shemam, and their helpers from other nations. May their memory endure inspiring truth and loyalty in our lives. May their resting place be in the Garden of Eden. May the Master of Mercy shelter them in the shadow of his wings forever. May he bind up their souls in the bond of everlasting life. The Lord is their heritage. May they rest in peace. And let us say, Amen. Prayer for those who gave their lives in defense of the state of Israel. El Malei Rachamim, Sheichim Bamroimim, Hamatzei Menucha Nechainu, Al Kampei Hashachina, V'Ma'alos Kadoshim Tevim, Kazorika Masirim, Es Nishmois, Chayalei Tzava Hagan Al Yisrael, Moshe Moshe Nafsham, Kiddush Hashem, Amoret, Zecher Keidasam, U'Masik V'Urasam, Lo Yasufu Meitan Yoilamim, V'Ganeiden Temenuchasam, V'chein Balarachamim, Yasirim B'Seisa Kanavav Yoilamim, V'Yitzur B'Tzachim Es Nishmoseyem, Adonai Yonachal Asam, Yenuchem V'Shlom Mishkevoseyem, V'Neimar, Amen. O Lord, full of mercy, dwells on high. Grant proper rest on the wings of your presence, in the highest levels of the holy and the pure ones, who shine like the glow of the heavens, for the souls of our brothers and sisters, soldiers of the Israel Defense Forces, heroes of our people, who gave their lives to sanctify your name, your people, and your land. May the memory of their self-sacrifice and their deeds never leave us. May their resting place be in the Garden of Eden. May the Master of Mercy shelter them in the shadow of his wings forever. May he bind up their souls in the bond of everlasting life. Lord is their heritage. May they rest in peace. And let us say, Amen. I'll read the preliminary readings and we'll say the Yizkor memorial prayers to ourselves. A reminder that actually the main text of Yizkor is about giving a charitable donation, doing something tangible in memory of our loved ones, as well as reciting the prayer. And in fact, it's Erev Yom Tov, so we can even do that. We can give some tzedakah now in their memory, which is mentioned in the prayer as well. O Lord, what is man that you regard him, or the Son of Man that you take account of him? Man is like vanity. His days are like a shadow that passes away. In the morning he blossoms and sprouts anew. In the evening he is cut down and withers. Teach us to number our days. May we acquire a heart of wisdom. Mark the innocent man and behold the upright. The latter end of that person is peace. God will redeem my soul from the grasp of the grave. He will receive me, Selah. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. The dust may return to the earth as it was, but the spirit returns to God who gave it. I shall behold your presence in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I wake with your image and likeness. O Father of mercy, in your hand are the souls of the living and the dead. May your comfort soothe our hearts as we remember on these sacred days our revered and beloved kinsfolk who have gone to their eternal rest. We think of dear parents, the crown of our heads and our glory, who desired to teach us the ways of virtue and righteousness, to teach us your statutes and your mitzvot, to instruct us to do justice and to love mercy and kindness. We ask you, O Lord, grant us the strength to remain faithful to their teachings as long as life is within us. May their souls rest in the land of life, beholding your majesty and delighting in your reward. And now, O good and beneficent God, what can we say? What can we speak to you? Our needs are so great we cannot begin to declare them. We are filled with shame when we think of all the goodness you dealt to us. May you turn with mercy and loving kindness to our supplications as we pour out our souls before you. May your loving kindness never leave us. Give us our daily sustenance, that we shouldn't need the gifts of flesh and blood. Remove from us care and sorrow, distress and fear, shame and contempt. Strengthen us in our reverence for you. Fortify us to keep your perfect law. Entrust us with the joy of training our sons and daughters to keep your commandments and perform your will all the days of our lives. O Lord, take us not in the midst of our days, but let us complete in peace the number of our years. We know our life is frail. Our days are but a handbreadth. And so help us, O God of our salvation, to live before you in truth and uprightness during our years of pilgrimage. And when it should please you to take us from this world, be with us. May our souls be bound up in the bond of life, together with the souls of our cherished ones, and of the righteous who stand before you in heaven. Amen. Amen. We'll take a few moments. There's no pressure of time to say the Yizkor prayers to ourselves for our loved ones. And I'll conclude with the Av HaRachamim, which I'll say out loud after a few moments, but please do continue to say Yizkor. There's no rush if you need to do so. Yizkor. Ishmas. Sabashim. Av HaRachamim Shechem Barim. Minacham Aderet Gishtel Ken Yarim Roish. There isn't really a published service for online Yizkor, but it's a work in progress. I think we'll conclude with the traditional Adon Olam, and with that, wish everyone a very good Yom Tov and a good Shabbos. And sorry for those that can't be with us in person. We hope that you have a enjoyable and a peaceful Yom Tov, and wish you, as we think of our loved ones, only simchas. Adon Olam Hashem Allah, B'terem kol yotzei nifra, mi'eis nasa b'chetz hakoil, azoi melech shemo nikra, v'yacharei kichlois hakoil, levao Adon yimlach noira, V'hu haya v'hu yeh b'sifara, V'hu echad v'yein sheni. Lahamshilon, lahachbira, v'li reishis, v'li sachmis, v'lo ya'oz v'ha'misra, v'hu eili, v'chai goali, v'tzor chevli, v'yetzara, v'hu nisi, Umanoisni, Manas Karsi, Vayai Mekra, Vayada Yafkid Ruchi, Vyaisi Sham Vyaikra, Vyim Ruchi, Gaviyasi, Adai Noili, Balawira. Don't forget to repeat Yizkor on 2nd of Yom Tov on Sunday. We want to do it at the same time the community will be doing it. It'll be around 11:30. Wish everyone a good Shabbos and a good Yom Tov.
Shabbos, good Yom Tov.